This will be one of the very few pure silver plays in 3 key districts with the support of Eric Sprott.
Hey guys, welcome back. In this one, we're looking at something transformational that happened in the silver exploration space. Silver Hammer Mining recently announced a 3-way combination to acquire Stroud Resources and SilverMark Resources. Now, this deal brings together advanced silver gold assets in Mexico, plus a prospective portfolio in Morocco, alongside Silver Hammer's existing American properties. Peter Ball is president and CEO of Silver Hammer, and he joins us now to give us the scoop. Peter, good to see you.
Morning, Rachel. How are you doing? Nice to see you again.
Excellent. You know, Silver Hammer, Peter, is a completely different company now compared to when we talked at PDAC in March. What's the strategic rationale here behind taking your company from a U.S. exploration play to a multi-jurisdictional player?
Yeah, it's been an interesting journey since we sat down at PDAC. For the last few months, we've been talking to Stroud. Stroud Resources is about 60% owned by Eric Sprott. Stroud Resources holds the Santo Domingo silver asset with about 40 million ounces on the books, about 26 million on the measured and indicated, and about 15 million on the inferred. We've been looking for an opportunity to change the landscape of Silver Hammer. We have been putting together the correct team, which includes distinguished silver explorers from Coeur, Anglo, Centerra, Silver Standard, which are 2 key technical members of our board. But also, at the same time, there is an opportunity became available in Morocco, which controls an interesting pipeline of assets. So putting them together now with Eric Sprott as one of our key backers, which he'll have in excess of 24% of the company. We talked to the banks. They like the story. It's a pure silver play. It's got 3 great jurisdictions from Mexico, the USA, including Idaho and Nevada, and of course Morocco, one of the more up and coming jurisdictions, ranked 15th in the world by the Fraser Institute. So putting them together, but also putting the team together. It's a great opportunity to have the new combined team when we close the transaction end of September, first week of October.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, good segue into my next question. It brings in technical leadership, including a Dr. Scott Jobin-Bevins as VP of Exploration. He comes from Stroud. How are you overall integrating the management team?
Yeah, so it's interesting. I've known Scotty or Dr. Scott Jobin-Bevins for many years. He's got a distinguished background. He actually used to be president of PDAC for a number of years. He's a director of PDAC. He's from Toronto, and he is a geologist by heart. He does not want to be a CEO. So it's a perfect transition for working alongside of Scott. Scott knows the Mexico Santo Domingo asset, Jalisco State, extremely well, which gives us a key advantage of pushing that asset forward. Combining also 2 other members of the Stroud team, which of course is Jeff Kennedy, ex-managing director of Core for many years, and also a colleague and partner with Eric Sprott, and also Connor O'Brien. Connor O'Brien is a portfolio manager and very close in regards to what Eric Sprott does and where he invests. Adding their team and having Scott working alongside myself as the VP of Exploration. Scott's very intimate and knows Morocco very well, so that's an advantage to us, keeping him as we go forward. But 2 other players specifically on our board is Don Byrak. Don Byrak was ex-senior VP of Coeur for 10 years in Idaho, ex-senior VP of Anglo Gold and also Hudbay. So I actually used to work alongside Don back in 1991 when I was an engineer at Hudbay. And also in addition, like I mentioned, the other gentleman, Ron Burke. He's the ex-senior exploration guy from Centerra and Silver Standard. And one other key guy, we're also looking at an opportunity to get into cash flow or production in Morocco. And having Mike Willett also on the board, coming along with the new formed entity, which will be called Silver Frontier, He's been building and putting together mines for his entire career. He's helped a number of companies in Ontario, and he's actually one of the leading technical advisors for Ivanhoe Electric in Arizona currently. And I've known Mike. Mike and I started on the same day in 1989, over 35 some years ago, as an intern at Hudbay. So we've got the team, some group from Stroud, some group from our team, but also we're adding a key person, VP Corporate Development and IR, which is Andrew Gillen. He used to be a banker at Echelon, founder of 8 Capital, used to work at Dundee. Extremely talented and smart individual, and he'll be leading up our corporate development to look at other opportunities as we push forward.
And you said the target timeline for approvals, formal closing is September of this year, correct?
Yeah, so key dates. We're just putting together our info circ and mailing, which will go out in probably another month. The shareholder and AGM for both companies will be held on September 28th. A few days after that, we look to close, which will include a 10 million plus financing that will be led by Red Cloud out of Toronto, which is very intimate with their story, with their analysts and their investment bankers and institutional desk. So that's going well. We're currently telling the story and getting good reception from the many funds and interested parties about what we're trying to put together. Again, this will be one of the very few pure silver plays in 3 key districts with the support of Eric Sprott.
How will the money be allocated? Where is it going?
Yeah, so again, the flagship asset for Silver Frontier will be Santo Domingo. It is a resource, as I mentioned before, of about 40 million ounces of silver, 25.5 measured and indicated, and 13 or 14 inferred. Over the next 18 months, immediately upon closing, we will initiate a drill program of about 7,000 or 8,000 meters at Santo Domingo. We'll work on environmental assessments, we'll work on metallurgy, and work towards a PEA by the end, let's say by the end of next year, at a quarter if we're a little bit late, but that'll be a safe time frame to get that push forward. So out of the 10 million that we're raising, which 100% of the 10 million will be going into the ground, because Silver Hammer is actually bringing 3 million to the table. We have 3 million in our treasury, we have no debt, we have no payables, no liabilities. So every dollar will be going in the ground. So about 48% of the money will be put into Santo Domingo. We have about another 10 to 15% put into our flagship asset over Morocco, which is called ACA, or Tamdult, which is one of the 4 remaining medieval silver mines that's been sitting there waiting for a drill rig for many, many decades. So it's exciting to have that area. And then, of course, we'll be drilling out the assets that we do control in Idaho and Nevada that we're already permitted and ready to go for this fall. Busy year ahead.
I recently met a new family doctor who asked me, where is silver going? What's happening with silver? And I think you're much better equipped here to tell us what you think, especially on a day like today where we've seen gold suddenly rip higher. Where is silver going? What do you see ahead for the remainder of 2026?
I'm the last one to give a prediction and forecast on silver, but we do realize that nearly 100% of the silver that will be produced in the year 2030 is expected to go into solar cells. There's a structural deficit on silver today. We know that, we recognize that. There's some fluctuations in right now. It did bottom recently at 55 or 56. It's a beautiful day to see silver pushing and just topping over 60 for the first time in a number of weeks. We see gold pushing up. It should be what we believe is a good year for silver next year. And one of the reasons Eric Sprott, who has been holding on to the Santo Domingo asset for over 10 years, he, which I can't speak for Eric, has been waiting for this moment this year and what's happening, what we believe next year, for the imbalance of supply and demand for silver, what we believe it's going to be. We believe it's going to be higher. There's a number of analysts, like the respected Peter Kraut, that I know very well, that has a positive write-up on where he believes it going. So I'd refer to Peter Kraut. He's the expert for one of the many, and we'll see what we can do. But we have a busy year, 18,000 meters, $10 million in the ground, new shareholders, institutions coming in, Eric Sprott coming in, great board. And Jeff Kennedy, the ex-managing director of Cormac, he will be our chairman. I look forward to working alongside with Jeff and this new team that we got going forward. It should be a wonderful story.
Peter, good to catch up with you, especially on the heels of this news. We'll hopefully catch you later in the year to see how it's all going.
Beautiful. Thanks, Rachel, for catching up again. Enjoy your day. Take care.
Thank you. Guys, that's Peter Ball, President and CEO of Silver Hammer Mining. Name change pending, of course, as we had discussed. Thanks for watching.